What's going on, YouTubers? Today on Do Something Everyday 2, we're going to be working with this weed trimmer again. So I keep burning through these little plastic pieces that they normally give you for weed whackers and such. So what we got is a set of braided 1/8" cable. So yeah, let's see how deadly this is going to be and install it. Before going forward with any of this, I'd like to say to the people at home, do not try this at home. I am not a trained professional, and I would not do what I do on a normal basis. Alright, now let's go see if this thing works. So I got myself a set of pants and a set of safety glasses. So that's something, right? Weed whacker strings worked pretty good on most of this, but now we're going to try and get into some of that thicker brush over there. Maybe the blades are a bit too long still. So I thought it would work, but I'm afraid not. Well, there you have it. Alrighty, so fast forward to day 2 of this project. And as you guys saw, the rippling effect of the end of that stainless steel cable just rips itself apart. So this is what we've got today. It's been soldered shut at the end. So we're going to try and feed this new line through and see how it works. Just pulled off that old stuff, and I thought you might appreciate looking at it. Yeah. It's quite shredded, and it got quite a lot shorter, as you can tell from what we started with yesterday. There's our new line routed, our 1/8" stainless steel braided cable. Yeah, let's go try it out. So here's our sample patch. It's not as thick as it was before, but that'll give us a chance to test out the blades before we go full force. The shaft isn't driving right now, so I gotta see what's up with that. So it turns out that I slipped the belt off of the main drive pulley, so we gotta rip it apart just to be able to put it back on. I'm not sure how much that I'm gonna film, because I really just want to get it done, but we'll see where the night takes us. There's our problem. Belt has slipped off. It looks like the first thing I need to do is drop this guard at least to get in there. You drop down those 4 nuts, this whole cover plate comes off. I'm gonna try and weave it through there now. That shroud easily slid over past that, so that's good. Here you can see with a little bit more clarity, this is that belt that slipped off. So it looks like the option is to remove the back motor mounting bolts, or to try and take this assembly off, maybe slip the belt back on and then put it back up. Looks like the easiest thing that I'm going to be able to do is to remove these, there's like 5 nuts that hold in the carriage bolts from the top here. Yeah, just like those. So yep, 5 of them. I think if I loosen at least 4 of them, I'll be able to pivot the whole assembly, like rock it backwards, which will allow me enough slack to get this belt in, and then theoretically bolt everything back up. A couple moments later, I took off this guard, which was just on the left side. 3 bolts, I think, held it on. 3 nuts, I should say. Jeez, can't talk today. 3 of these nuts. So once that was off, I was able to slide the belt back on. Let's reassemble it and go test out the whole point of this video. Okay, so supposedly we have all this stuff back together. Let's go try it out one more time. Okay, now that we're back in hopefully a very similar scene, I didn't check to make sure, but anyway, let's fire this thing up. Hopefully the belt doesn't fly off again, and we will try out these new soldered end stainless steel braided cables. Yeah. Here we go. How does that look? It looks pretty cut and dry. Looks like we have our first casualty. One frayed line, but the other one is still doing its job. Let's try getting rid of this patch. Almost. So we just had a long conversation with my neighbor. I'm not sure if the camera was still rolling or not, but it's basically evening now, and we're gonna have to wrap up this episode. But I would definitely say that when the ends stay on the stainless steel cable, that it is the best option, as long as you keep it away from your legs, because it will be very dangerous if it hits you. So let's take a quick look at the handiwork. So we flip this around. So we cut way back there, and then we started trimming all this away, and then all over to there. So this is going to require some bigger equipment, but we will get it, and we'll take it all the way back to the edge of the property line. So yeah, I think that's going to wrap up this episode of Do Something Everyday 2. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Say bye, Rory.